this morning. I am going to do a book review on The Notice by K Webster. Now, I'm going to tell you right away that this book is, I wouldn't necessarily call it like a dark romance, but it's definitely more on the darker side, I guess, of the spectrum. It's not the darkest thing I've read by far. No. But this book is actually about a woman named Violet, and she got away from a bad situation. She used to be with her, when she was with her ex-boyfriend, he would basically drug her up, say he loved her, and then he would pimp her out when she's all like messed up on drugs and pills and didn't know necessarily what was going on. So she is able to escape from him eventually, and she goes to a big city where she's able to relatively hide away from him and starts working as a receptionist. And the guy she's working for doesn't really notice her until like she's been working there for a couple weeks or like over a month. Then he finally notices her, and she's so pretty, or there's something about her that catches his eye, and he becomes like lethally obsessed with her. Like, it's bad. Like, he breaks into her apartment, and he's hiding under her bed, and he's like masturbating when she masturbates, like under her bed, mind you. Like, he becomes crazy stalkerish. And the story is about his obsession, his stalking, and what happens when he is found out. And then there's some other spins in the story too, like the old lover comes back into the picture and what happens. But I personally don't recommend this story. I mean, if you're into, if the stalker thing's like kind of like your fetish or your niche, you know, good for you. You'll like this story. I don't personally recommend it because I didn't really enjoy it at all. But some people will, and I get that. You know, like I said, to each their own. But I finished it because I'm, like I've said in other videos, like I'm always curious to see how the ending is. Like, it has to be, like, I've only not finished like 2 or 3 books to the end because they were so bad. This is not one of them. I actually finished it to the end because I was curious what it was going to be about. So yeah, that's my review. I don't really recommend it personally. I didn't really like the characters. The plot was like mediocre, but again, if you're into the stalker thing, if that's like your fetish or your niche, if that's something you enjoy reading about, this book's for you. This book was not for me. But there you go. That's my book review. Bye.